Hello, Sagittarius. I'm hoping you're doing well. We're going to go ahead and do your monthly reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you have those three placements, this may resonate with you. Just keep in mind these are pretty general. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If you are interested in the extended, you can find the link in the description box below. Okay, so for the month here of October, I always, for the monthlies, use the Zodiac spread or the horoscope spread, which will give you different areas of your life. A message here for when it comes to financial situation, when it comes to career, love, marriage, and so on. All right, so what does Sagittarius need to know, please, from the first house through the 12th, combining astrology and tarot together? What does Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising need to know, please, from the first house through the 12th for October? The Eight of Swords. You guys seem very much blocked, especially when it comes to communication. Your thoughts here are kind of feeling like jail mentality situation. One more. My goodness. Okay. Two of Cups there. Lovers and the Empress. Overall, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like for the month here, the situation always may be with the Knight of Pentacles, unless some of you are dealing with this earth element or earth sign. Overall, I feel like it's some type of planning here of what do you need to do financially here, because you do look like there's a little bit disappointment when it comes to your money or to your possessions or your values. But I like the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like someone is taking action here, very methodical, well thought out. Friendships, financial situation are going to improve with the Knight of Pentacles. It's not something very quick and fast, but it is some type of progress here or action in the right direction. Now, how you coming off, Sagittarius? You're very much putting boundaries when it comes to yourself. You're looking, what do you have? What do you possess? Having this Four of Pentacles in the first house, to me, is just someone here that is trying. It's so interesting because I'm getting some type of decluttering with this energy, but most than anything is just what do you own? And do you want to open up yourself? You are coming as very stoic, as very guarded, and just I'm going to hold on to my possessions. I'm going to hold on to what's mine. It can be that you'll be coming all off as closed a little bit, but with intentional, again, what do I need to overcome here? Not very much sharing, not opening. It's just holding on to whatever it is that your possessions. But especially, it's interesting because with this particular card here, I feel it's just someone that is looking at what they have, and what they need is like a kind of rearrangement here of what do I need to do here with what I possess, without going and taking something else. Let me work, let me put structure and order here in whatever do I have. That's how your personality is coming in. Now, this does not have to be just about money. The Eight of Cups here in the second house, it does deal with financial situation, but overall you might feel like there's certain things here that you don't want to have anymore because, again, of that decluttering situation here. The Eight of Cups, especially in this particular one, is kind of someone that is thinking of all these things that they have. Emotions especially is very linked to your emotional state. And how do I deal? What do I need to let go? Is just deciding here, I need to let certain emotions here or attachments that don't, kind of work for me. So you might feel like how you spend money, or again, your self-esteem, your values, your possessions, your security is kind of linked to the emotional attachments that don't work for you anymore. And you're trying to figure out what do you need to leave behind in that sense. Now you are surrounded like with the Nine of Swords, which is the house opposite you, and you have in the ninth house, which is your house, and the third house, which is Gemini house. I have to say it's both have air element. You are worried. It's like all these thoughts that are coming towards you, and you feel like I don't know how to deal with it. It's like a lot of anxiety. You seem very, very anxious for October. Venus is going to enter Sagittarius, so I feel like that's going to be a great opportunity And I feel like that's why you have the Empress. Behind the scenes, there's a lot of love, growth, and abundance. But your thoughts here, or people surrounding you in your environment, in your daily situation, is just you feel overwhelmed. Psychologically, you really feel overwhelmed. I don't know if, again, it's because of the Seven of Swords that something has to be avoided, or there's certain things here that right now, you cannot see clearly how this situation is going to unfold. But that's the only thing that I can look at right now with the third house. Stop. I don't want to think about it. I keep looking, or I keep thinking of all of this situation and not sure which way to go, what to do. You're almost at the 9 though, so again, this is almost at the end journey here, but I'm getting anxiety there for you. When it comes to your home situation, people that you deal at home with, or when it comes to your emotional state, this Page of Swords, it's just at home you might be figuring out some news here also maybe coming, but you might be figuring out that you want to let someone know regarding some type of news or information. The Page of Swords is always, to me, it's, unless you're dealing with someone that is younger than you, it's always this energy, I need to figure out here, I'm very curious, I need to figure out what's going on. Again, it's linked to your home situation. So you might be writing a letter to someone, or you might be receiving some type of information that is influencing your home, your structure, or your family. Not with the Page of Swords is not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. It's just information. Or how do I deal with this information? What do I need to know here when it comes to my plans? Because again, I feel like you are planning here, but this may be, as I mentioned, as you are worried here regarding your environment, your thinking here, or any type of short trips, this Page of Swords is like, okay, I need to put my thoughts down here, because emotionally this is, kind of affecting the people that I live with or the structure of my home. So I feel like that's you figuring out what you need to do. How do you write this down? Do you have a plan here when it comes to this situation? The Queen of Cups is coming here in the 5th house. The 5th house does deal with children, romance, love affairs, and dating. This Queen of Cups is coming as someone here that is very, very much worried regarding a certain situation, and there's someone that is comforting her, or, it can be vice versa here. Now, the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, some of you may have this water, element in your chart, or some of you may be dealing with this person. I do like the Queen of Cups in the 5th house, because I feel like it's someone that is very emotional, especially since the 7th house here, the house of partnership and one-on-one connection, is coming with a union. I feel like two people here that are perfect for each other. So I feel like the Queen of Cups is in love, is concerned about, this situation here. And you have, no matter how much you're holding back, you have someone here that you have a strong emotional bond. Depending who is watching here, of course. But I see these two since the 7th house and the 5th house, the house here of romance, and when it comes to dating and marriage and commitment, are in sync together. Two people that love each other, they have an emotional bond. Yes, the Queen of Cups is very worried regarding someone here. It's like, I feel like this person needs someone to be there, a shoulder to cry on type of situation. But you do have a bond, and someone here is looking at you, since this is the partner's house, as the person that they want to be with. They look at you as someone here they want to create, a union with. But I'm going to go in a little bit here with the Knight of Wands. This 5 of Swords here in the 8th house means that there's some type of conflict regarding an intimate matter here with you and someone else. The 8th house does deal with shared resources. So there may be some type of conflict here regarding whether you share an intimate bond, or when it comes to resources, money. Again, remember I said there's something here that you might feel like you have to leave behind. So this 5 of Swords, in particular with this particular card here, it seems like there's someone here that is winning, but no one is happy about this person's winning situation. Now, it may be that there's something regarding you and a connection, that there's a little bit of a ego that is involved. Who's going to be first? Is, am I going to look good on this person? So just remember, there may be also the worry here that you have. But there is some conflict regarding how do I go about it? What do I need to share? Especially since I said that you're coming off as very closed, or trying here to just work with what you got. And you know, the eighth house always deals with some type of, okay, we need to know here that for us, in order to transform or change, it always has to be through another person. That's what the eighth house is. Unlike the second house or Taurus energy, which is, you know, individual here, self-reliancy, my own possessions, my own values, and you feel like, okay, what do I need to let go here in order to concentrate on what I have? This is like, okay, but there's something here that I don't know if this glory or this situation has to be shared with someone else, and there's conflict because there's always some type of jealousy or there's some type of ego involved. But that's the energy that you're dealing there. Now, when it comes here to your occupation, your daily habits, your work, with the page of wands, I feel like you are exploring new territories. You might be getting some type of news and you want to go and see how, very entrepreneurial energy, very enthusiastic, very adventurous. This is good. I like this energy when it comes to the sixth house, which belongs to Virgo. We're talking about things here that you want to learn, or you're curious to open up your horizons or to do something here. Very fiery, very adventurous. Hey, I don't need here to kind of see what's going to happen. I want to explore this. If I start, it's like, you know, experience will teach me what I need to do next. Just remember that with the strength card being in the 10th house, the house here of reputation, of glory, and a career, it's a major arcana. You don't have actually, it's, you have this, like the major arcanas that are starting here, unless I'm missing, yeah, it's starting with the strength, the lovers, and the empress. When it comes to your situation at home and the things that you're dealing, it's like this kind of day-to-day things that are going to affect you just for the moment. With major arcana, it's not like we don't have free will. We always have free will, but it's something that has to change in our life, or you know, it's something that is pushing us not just for this month but for the rest of the month here. So having this page of wands when it comes to your occupation and your habits, kind of again an energy of what do I need to explore, what do I need to go after. I always have said it, to me the page of wands is a lot like a Sagittarius. It's just a youthful Sagittarius energy, exploring, wanting to know so many things, going freely here, optimistically into something that, you know, needs to be experienced. But it does need this willpower or this courage to go forward again, because we're talking about a career move here. Are you going to find the strength? Are you going to go after here, you know, with whatever it is that you're longing, you want? That's what he's saying. You have to find the power and the strength to go forward into this situation, because there's something here in the ninth house, which belongs to you, Sagittarius, that I don't know if this is a situation about documentation or long distance person here, but it looks like with the seven of swords, something is being avoided. Like there's certain information that is being kept secret, or someone here that you might have a connection is not opening up. It's just, if this is your information, what you need, you know, to explore what your knowledge is, and because you're worried, is saying that, hey, whatever it is that you know here, doesn't necessarily right now has to be divulged. It's a very strategic type of energy with the seven of swords. Again, the knowledge is there, but someone here is still not, it's like I feel here is not putting those thoughts on paper like you have here with the page of swords. Like you're trying to figure out, okay, you know something, let me see what it is here that I want to say, or what I want to express here. Write a letter to someone. With this energy, someone here that is feeling like, I know what I need to say, or I know what this knowledge is, but I don't want to put it, you know, on paper. I don't want to tell someone this. It's just a little bit of avoidance energy, because this ninth house again can be so many areas of your life. I feel like it has to do with you, your environment, and someone distant from you, or what you think here. How do you apply this knowledge? What is ethical? What is in this situation the best? Again, with whatever it is, the knowledge that you have. Now, the lovers is coming here in the 11th house, and this is the house of friendship. It is when it comes to gains and earnings through other people, and when it comes to hopes that you have for the future. The lovers, I feel like it may be you making a major decision here for the future, regarding, for some of you, with a friend, regarding here opening up when it comes to organization. It's, if it is again a connection here that you have, because you have the lovers and the two of cups in the same reading here, I feel like it may be someone that you're going to know through, you know, social groups, online, or this might be a person here that you feel in the future you can have, you know, a home with. You can create a bond or a close bond with. Again, it's coming in the 11th house, so it's very much applied to futuristic energy or to friendship. But it's going, I feel like it's a decision here regarding, can we have you know, this life together, or are we ready, you know, to make this big move together in the future? What do you need to know again, because the 12th house, it is very much hidden pleasure, love affairs, uh, the subconscious, is that behind the scenes there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of nurturing, there's a lot of, when it comes, like the Empress to me is someone here that is taking care of another person. It does not have to be, for some of you it can be motherhood as well, but overall what I feel like it is nurturing, it's unconditional love, it's doing things, you know, just because someone here wants to do them without any kind of agenda. So you might have someone here that is very protective towards you, or this is how they see you behind the scenes. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of nurturing and growth. Now I'm going to go one by one and give you a message from Aries to Pisces. If you are interested in the extended, we will just go one more time, you know, through all the cards and clarify for those that do resonate with the reading. Okay, so if you're dealing with Aries, all I see here is like they don't want to let go, but at the same time there's not opening up here. There's someone here that is trying to figure out all these things that they have. There's a concern about security, possession, and values with them. But again, I don't see anything here happening as a progress. If you're dealing with Taurus, there's a lot of emotional withdrawal, like someone here is kind of trying to figure out, what do I do? I have all these emotions, but you know, kind of feeling like maybe I should walk away, or I should figure out what's next. It's just all over the place with the emotions as well, and trying to figure out what to deal with them. If you are dealing with Gemini, they're very worried, they have sleepless night, they cannot stop thinking of you. This is, I want to stop thinking about Sagittarius, but I can't energy. Again, you keep them up at night. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they want to write to you, they want to communicate with you, they're still very curious to know what you're doing. If you're dealing with a Leo, they are very much emotionally attached to you, there's romantic feelings, they might be worried, but again, the Queen of Cups to me is someone that has a lot of feelings and emotion. It's like someone is crying here over you. If you're dealing with Virgo, they really have a lot of flirtatious energy. They might be sending you a message, wanting here, even, you know, for the ones here that are not together, date. There is this fiery, passionate, curious energy that they have towards you. Some messages here may be coming as well. If you're dealing with Libra, they see you as the soulmate, they see you as the union, they see you as the perfect match for them. If you're dealing with Scorpio, there's a lot here of egos involved. Battle of egos, that's what I would say. Conflict. I want this, but I mean, I need to know also that I'm going to be the one here to look good. So though it's Venus in Aquarius, and when I know that there's something about love, there's a little bit here of pride and kind of, you know, as I mentioned, competition going on. If you're dealing with another Sagittarius, they're avoiding, they may be looking you up, spying, but they're avoiding the situation with you altogether. If you're dealing with Capricorn, they're trying to find the strength to come forward. They have a lot of longing, but there's a lot of pride that is going on with them as well. And if you're dealing with Aquarius, there is a very strong connection here. There's a magnetic pull. It's like mind versus heart, of course, with them. They have to make a decision, but you are someone here that they're very attracted to, and they feel like this twin flame or soulmate connection. If you're dealing with Pisces, there's so much love here, unconditional love, nurturing, growth when it comes to them. They do see you as someone here that they can love, you know, unconditionally. It's the best with the Empress energy. I really hope this resonates with you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.